Hello, Carman Murray with Healthy Teachers, Healthy Classrooms. Today I want to talk about tool set. Tool set, skill set, mindset, and people set are 4 ways we can look at things. And today I want to talk about tool set. This is a tool. This is a tool. This is a tool. We have so many tools that we use automatically, right? When we want to write something, we're not like, oh, what tool am I going to use? Our brain almost automatically goes, oh, tool, write, pen, pencil, color, no color. And it's an automatic process that happens because we've been doing it for so long. And for some of you that are teachers, this is a process you're teaching kids, right? For those of you that teach kindergarten or grade 1, there's this process that's just like, oh, I need to write. Okay, where's my pencil? And then there's this whole brain process of actually writing the letters. And for us that are older, it's automatic. So tools can become automatic. And when we first are learning them, it's a little bit like kindergarten grade 1, where it's challenging and we bump up against resistance. And that is normal. When we learn a new skill, there's this excitement about it sometimes. And then there's this contraction because it's like, oh, this is challenging and this is new for my body. And our bodies have been keeping us safe for centuries. Safety looks different now than it did 200 years ago. Being a woman looks different now than it did 10, 20, 30 years ago. And so there's this change over time and tools change, and we often bring this baggage. And so this contraction is our body going, oh, am I going to be safe as I learn this new thing? And we have tools like meditation and breath practice and things like tapping that help us get past where our body gets frozen and stuck because of past experiences. So as you navigate these habits, there are tools that you're going to lean into using. Some of them might be like these calendars on the wall. Some of them might be a planner. Some of them might be as basic as a clipboard to put your stuff on, to put your workbook on. Then it becomes a tool, and it's easy to grab, it's easy to find. If you're lucky and have been gifted sparkly boards like me, they stand out. And so as we navigate this reinvent your well-being, or whatever you happen to be doing in life, to be quite honest, there are tools that you need to acquire and learn how to use them effectively, because the more we can use them effectively, the less time it takes. So I want you to think about the tools you have. And maybe you need to pull them out and dust them off that can help you with this program. Have you done meditation in the past? Tool of insight timer you can put on here and use it. Other tools. Shoes might be considered a tool because you can put them on and go for a walk. Tools like recipe books, those kind of things can be helpful for you as you navigate these things. And some tools we used in the past and they worked great, and then they didn't work anymore. And you might want to bring them out, or you might not want to use them, or you might want to use them differently. One of the tools that I have been working on myself personally, and I wish I had it here, is journaling. And so I did journaling years and years ago, and it was helpful. And then I struggled with the words to put on the page and what do I write about and that kind of things. And one of the ladies that I see that supports me with my well-being talked about a drawing journal. And I'm like, what? Which is hilarious because we did drawing journals with my students. And so I went to the dollar store, got an inexpensive journal, inexpensive pens. They're not all perfect. In fact, they're quite funny. I've really bent tips, which is just amuses me. And I do a drawing journal almost every night. And I probably am 90% successful since the beginning of August. No, middle of August is when I started. And it feels really good to help me unpack my day in a drawing journal where there's sometimes stick people, there's sometimes cows, there's something like pictures, words, sentences, phrases. And then when I first started, there's this resistance around, oh, I'm not a great drawer and all of these things. And let's talk about that constriction. It's now the 2nd of November, the day that I'm creating this video, and I'm like at a 90% accuracy now, or not accuracy, wrong word, 90% success rate of doing it and having it help unpack my day so that my body and my mind can start to rest for the night. So what are your tools you currently have And what tools would you like to acquire? Let me know in the comments below. Have an amazing day. Know what you're doing is amazing, even on the days you feel like it's not. One step in front of the other. And sometimes one step forward, or sorry, 2 steps forward and 1 step back is still 1 step forward. Give yourself permission to go slow and to not get it perfect. Have an amazing day.